Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we're checking out Fortress Frenzy. It's a free demo on Steam. This is a tug-of-war style game where you build a bunch of stuff that occasionally spawns units. It sets it down a middle line, and you try to build the right stuff to counter your enemy's stuff and win the game. Now, this game apparently does have a proper campaign for the purchased version, but there's no campaign missions for the demo. There is multiplayer though. You can there's no games currently open at the moment that I saw, but there is a multiplayer, so you could play with your friends on the demo version, it seems. So we're gonna do a custom game here. I'm just gonna throw on some regular AI. Is there actually different races? Ooh, there is a whole bunch of different races. Okay, we're just gonna throw everything kind of in there. We're gonna go human. And then I love a random button if that was an option, but okay. We're gonna have orc elf human. They're gonna have orc elf vampire. Mode standard, yep, okay. Pick grasslands, mountains. I guess we'll go mountains. That will do. Victory round 2, starting gold 300, production speed 100%. Okay, let's give it a try. So, there's my dude. Oh, we can WSAD around. Very nice. My guys are my allies, I take it. All right, let's get a farm. What does that do? Gold, influence, income gain. Gotcha. So we get money. Reminds me very much of, like, Warcraft 3-esque. Alright, so I just used all my money. How much does it actually cost? This costs... I have no idea. I do have money up there. I have money up here. I don't... Oh, is it 100 gold? Oh, maybe it costs 100 gold. Okay, I see, I see. Right, we started with 300. Makes sense. Okay. 1 second. Settings, audio... Maybe the in-game volume is a little lower. Oh, also, funny thing, just to point out, I thought this was hilarious. There's a 200% volume slider for the game. It's a little weird, but all right. 100's not enough? Well, we got you covered. Okay, so we do get some peasants from the old the farms there. And we're getting income. Everybody's got 100, so now I can get more. Let's see. So it looks like you get more income from bigger buildings, but it looks like the farm is the most economical. So farm is what you want. For now. And then, of course, I'm assuming if you build some other stuff, it's going to make a big difference in power. All right, so you get a peasant from the... Yes, those are very good murder noises. In fact, yes. So you get peasants from the farm, and they do 1 to 18 damage, 2 armor. I'm going to build one more farm. I'm going to get as much early game money as I can. They do 1 to 18 damage, they have 2 armor, they get 100 health, and then as soon as you go up to the, what is this, a ranger? Some kind of hunting cabin. Doesn't specifically say, hunter, I'm sorry, it's literally right there. Big old hunter. Didn't even see the word. Okay, so we'll get a hunter next. But yeah, significant increase. Health is about the same, but the damage goes from 2 to 18 to freaking 10 to 14, so much better range for damage. And I assume they're actually ranged, which would be pretty good. And then you have like a knight. A knight looks pretty insane. Yeah, they got, for triple the cost, they have triple the health. They do not have triple the damage. They have about double damage at max, but they do have triple the armor. And then they also have a charge ability that does a lot of damage. We're going to grab one of these. I don't know if there's unit collision with buildings. I guess we're going to find out real quick. And then I have no control over these guys. They kind of just go. Looks like we're pushing in pretty good. That is a fortress. Do we have a fortress? Oh, is that their base? I think that might be their base. I think we're already going to win. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're destroying them. Okay, cool. I like the minimap. Minimap looks interesting. Is there like no... Hold on. I just had the... It's like the music died when we got in. That might be a bug. Who knows? Where's our archer? Where is he? There he is. Oh, look at him go. They're like sneaking. They're like sneaking in. All right. All right. We're gonna go treasury. When construction is visited, increases current income by 25%. Ooh, okay. So you do have multiplier stuff. Resurrect fallen ally, permanently burst random ally, increasing up by 100. And it's just an arrow tower. Okay, so there is some strategy. If I can, like, hold gold for a while, then I can kind of just start building some of that other stuff. So it looks like the AI just, like, stops building stuff after a while. Oh, we're getting got, though, right now. Ooh. Wipes out all units in the area, can be used only once per round. Ultimate strike. Ah, so that's like a nuke. Okay, gotcha. Get some more income going. I don't know if we're gonna have to nuke this, or if we can just have our base tank this a little bit, and then it'll build back up on our side. Should be okay. Whatever those things are kicking our ass. What are those? Can I click on those? I cannot click on those. I think we're okay. They're going to be hitting the base, so they're not going to actually be doing any damage to us. Get another ranger. Hunter. We should be able to push him back here. Oh, I might need to nuke this. Oh, the allies did. Oh, they double nuked. Ooh, that's not good. I might need to get some better stuff here. We got a priestess. She can heal. Let's probably grab one of those. Waiting for income to come in. There it is. Don't play this on speaker. Oh, they're upgradable. Oh, you can upgrade stuff. I see. Okay. I can upgrade to a barracks. A barracks does same income? Do I have a barracks? Huh. Okay, so if I upgrade this to a barracks, I got footman. Which does the same amount of gold. Do I get more gold out of this? Doesn't seem like it. No, same amount of gold. But I get better units. Okay. It's probably something I want to save till later because I want to focus on getting as much gold out as I can. Let's get another healer. Healer's good. You get good income for that. Well, I mean, it's alright income. Compared. The Griffin Tower's not bad. I mean, I guess it's as good as the Healing Shrine. Griffin Tower, a ranged unit. Does it fly, though? Creates a tornado? Ew. We'll hold out for a second for a tornado. We'll wait a minute here for a Griffin Tower. I wait for one more income and then I can build one. Here it comes. There it is. Oh, they are building more stuff finally. Good. So I can upgrade the Griffin Tower into a Royal Griffin Tower. Oh, they're pushing back now. I take it the upgraded units are significantly better. Oh yeah, they are actually. Okay, that makes sense. I do want to turn down the volume on the sound effects volume, I guess. I don't know which one it is. The dying sound is a little loud. Yeah, sound effects volume. I'm gonna start upgrading some of these. My peasants are kind of useless at the moment. They're not helping. Waiting for next income. My Griffin is kicking ass. My Griffin is dead. Never mind. Continue to upgrade these. Keep getting footmen. Kind of getting wrecked right now. This is not good. Are we gonna be able to push this back, or am I gonna have to nuke this? Had to nuke it. Unfortunate. Got greater heal. Alright, we're getting a little group here going, finally. There we go, there we go. We're pushing, we're pushing. This archery range is a nice upgrade. Go for those. Get these archery ranges. I think that clinging sound is the crits going off, maybe? Alright. So... this is already upgraded once. We can upgrade it again and get an even stronger dude. They got Touch of Life. They do crazy damage. So yeah, we're gonna get one of those. So it looks like upgrading your towers is actually the move here. Valiant Defense is insane. That's an insane ability, actually. 25% chance to block all incoming damage. Yeah, we're going to get a few of those for the front line. That's disgusting, actually. And what is it currently? 30% damage reduction from range units. It just goes from 30% reduction from range units to just straight up 25% chance to block all incoming damage passive. Round finish. Red team won around. Hey, we won around. Nice. We absolutely destroyed them. All right, cool. Sorry, I was like not really looking. Okay, so it looks like you'll want to get some buildings at the start. Like you definitely, it's a 2 round, so we're doing 2 rounds here. You definitely want to get some basic buildings at the beginning because this is your income, right? So you want to get money And then I guess you kind of just like greed a little bit at the start. Like they both built one thing. So it looks like they built a the 250 and 200 cost. So they're only getting 5 gold from that, and he's getting 4 gold from that. Meanwhile, I'm getting 9 gold because I went with the 3 basic things. But these guys are much stronger. Well, I mean, not incredibly stronger, but on average, they're probably going to win a fight better. And there is typing. So strong versus what? Nothing? Is that a rhinoceros? The fuck is that? Okay. Oh, that is a type chart. Oh my god, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Okay. We're gonna continue with this. Get me some more of these. I want to, so I think I want to get like 5 of these or 6 of these and kind of get like, oh, you can help your allies build stuff. Ooh, that's cool. I want to get like 5 or 6 of these and get like my income going from the start. So I'm like intentionally investing in garbage kind of. And then I'll start investing in the other stuff that's like better, but will still increase my income. So like here, now I'm getting, I shouldn't be getting 25 from 5 things. I should be getting 15 right now. So I don't know why I'm getting 25. Maybe you get like, do you get like a bonus? What does influence do? I don't know what influence does. Anyways, we're gonna get a, I guess a ranger next. They're already pushing kind of hard, actually. Yeah, we're gonna get a ranger next. I don't think it actually matters if you stack your buildings. I don't know what my allies are doing, but it seems like they're really saving their money. We can consider upgrading some of our stuff soon, maybe? I feel like we can kind of, like, greed for a hot minute and try to get more, bigger buildings out, so we're still increasing our income. We're gonna wait a second on money. Once they start hitting our base here, because they don't do a lot of damage yet, obviously, because it's still super early game, it's not going to be that big of a deal if we take a little damage on the base. Got another archer. So like here, as soon as they start hitting the base, they're not hitting us anymore, which means that our units are going to go up there and hit their units, and we're taking so little damage. I mean, look at that. Oh no, 200 health. Oh. Yeah, so we're going to stack up some units here, and that's fine. That might have been what happened, actually, on their side. And that's why we got pushed back, maybe. Bloodfang Huntress. Just big range damage, but she's like a basic unit, so that might be their basic unit. There we go. In StarCraft 2, there's a custom game called Desert Storm, I think, or something like that. It's this tug-of-war style kind of game. I played a little bit of that in the past, so I kind of know what's up with these kind of games. The death sounds were not so suggestive, though, I'll say that much. Alright, so we're pushing back. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna keep building some more of these, but then we're gonna start upgrading soon. I think I can afford to get like a couple more things, and then I'll just focus on upgrades. And I think we're good. All right, so now I got 5 archers and 5 peasants, making good income. I do want to get a couple of the knights, probably. So I'll wait for some money on that. Also, something to point out, it does seem that you get money from kills. So early, if you focus on like a heavy damage unit that just like kicks ass, you know, it might be worth it. Is there a, oh, you can spacebar. Ooh, okay, cool. So now we're hitting their base. I'm going to spacebar back in a second here to build. I'm going to get one of those. Cool. We can just hold our money. Okay, they just exploded. They just nuked. So now their units are going to try to push back against ours. They just nuke again? Did they just triple nuked? Wow. Okay. Yeah, they're out of nukes. So now it's kind of stalemate, and if they get pushed back here, then they're kind of screwed. All right, they're going to push us back a little bit here, and that's fine. We have 3 nukes still. So we can wait for this entire wave to push all the way back here, and then we can just nuke them, and then probably push back. But yeah, we're going to start getting these higher level stuff. I mean, we already did. We have 2 knights already. Those guys are strong. I'm going to get a couple healers, and then I'm just going to upgrade everything. And I think we win at that point. They are racking up a big slot of units right there. Our archers are the only ranged units on our team, I think. No, we have one other archer class on our team. That's it. So our archers are kind of like lasting a little bit in the back. I'm gonna wait for one more income here. I'm gonna get another healer. There we go. And now we just upgrade stuff. And I think my allies are gonna nuke this probably, so I'll just let them do that. We're gonna be upgrading this for 150 as soon as we can. There you go. Looks like he's gonna nuke. Maybe. There you go. Alright, there's a nuke. That might be a double nuke, actually. Still have mine, obviously. We're just going mass upgrade across the board, upgrading every unit. Looks like we're going to push back a little bit. Good. Keep upgrading. More upgrades going out. Next is going to be my archers for 200. We're getting really good income. So it doesn't actually appear based off what it says that my income would go up from upgrading, but it seems like my income does in fact go up from upgrading. So like here, I'm at 79 right now. This thing's upgrading. As soon as it finishes, my income goes up. So you do actually get an income increase from upgrading your basic buildings, but it doesn't seem to like reflect that. Like here, right now I'm getting 3, right? Income gain 3. And if this is saying it increases to 4, so you would think it'd go to 84, but no, it goes to 87. So I'm gaining 4 more. Where are you guys going? What the hell is that about? So that's a little confusing. That needs some work. I think we're about to win. Oh yeah, we're gonna win. Big time. And boom, GG. Alright, cool. That was pretty much exactly what I expected from the game. I do like the upgrading mechanic. It was confusing to me, the concept of like upgrading a building, making it seem like you didn't actually gain more income. So I think that needs to be like better stated from like a UI perspective. Like, okay, you know, like let's say if the base structure's 3, then and the next one's gonna be an additional 3, then the new income should be 6, or whatever, or you know, plus 3, like 3 plus 3 or something like that. I don't know. That's how I would write it. Looks like it runs well. It looks like it handled big amounts of monsters well. The death animations are a little like louder than the other sounds for the volume. I think that needs to be like tweaked a little bit. Looks good. You could definitely do more with the map. You could definitely add some more like lighting effects and stuff. I think it could look more vibrant. It felt like the mountains were like all like one texture, so that was kind of like boring, but like the textures didn't look bad, at least. And I mean, you know, I didn't buy the game, so I'm not doing a review on the campaign, of course, but if it's a lot like that, then I'm sure it'll play very similar. But yeah, if you guys want to try this out with your friends, it seems you can do up to a 3v3 with multiplayer, so there's that. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.